Good evening. Breaking news headlines November 25th, 2021. International news, EU's drug regulator approved the use of Pfizer-BioNTech's COVID-19 vaccine for children between the ages of 5 and 11. 11 miners died in a coal mining accident in Russia's Siberia today, and an operation to rescue dozens more people stuck underground was suspended due to the risk of an explosion. Russian, Belarusian fighter jets jointly patrol Belarus border, in the latest sign of Moscow's support for its ally in a standoff with the EU over migrants camped at the frontier with Poland. Reports Reuters. Sweden's first ever female prime minister, Magdalena Andersson, has resigned just hours after she was appointed after her coalition partner, Green Party, quit the government and her budget failed to pass. The U.S. government has added a dozen more Chinese companies to its restricted trade list, citing national security and foreign policy concerns. Washington says that some of the firms are helping develop the Chinese military's quantum computing program. Reports BBC. National news, PM Modi today laid the foundation stone for Noida International Airport, NIA, paving the way for Delhi NCR to become the first megapolis in India to have 2 civilian airports for commercial flights by October 2024. The airport at Jewar will begin its journey with 1 runway and a terminal to handle 1.2 crore passengers annually at an investment of 5,730 rupees crore. Reports Times of India. Centre today told the Supreme Court that it will revisit the 8 rupees lakh annual income criteria for economically weaker sections, EWS, to be eligible for reservation benefits. Solicitor General Tushar Mehta, appearing for the Centre, conveyed this to a bench headed by Justice D.Y. Chandrachud and sought 4 weeks' time for the same. Centre and Medical Counseling Committees, MCC, July 29th notice provide for 27% reservation for other backward class, OBC, and 10% for EWS category in the National Eligibility Cum Entrance Test, NETPG, admissions for medical courses for the current academic year. Reports Indian Express. Just days after India's Supreme Court struck down a controversial order that cleared a man of sexual assault of a 12-year-old girl because there was no skin-to-skin contact with the victim, another judgment, from Allahabad High Court, that reduced the jail term of a man convicted of forcing a 10-year-old boy to perform oral sex on him has caused outrage. Reports BBC. Indicating a demographic shift, the number of women surpassed men for the first time in India, with the sex ratio being 1:20:1:000, according to findings of the National Family and Health Survey 5. The Congress lost 12 of 17 MLAs in Meghalaya to the Trinamool Congress, ceding the position of the state's main opposition, as it kept a strategy meeting in Delhi today with a pledge to uphold unity among opponents of the ruling BJP. At least 66 students of SDM College of Medical Sciences who are fully vaccinated against coronavirus have tested positive for COVID-19 in Karnataka's Dharwad, following a college event. Reports NDTV. Puducherry government launches online facility for regularization of unapproved plots, layouts, any or all plots sold and registered on or before January 30th, 2017. Chief Minister N. Rangasamy launched the facility today. Reports New Indian Express. Technology news, a hospital patient, Steve Vars, from Hackney, East London, will become the first person in the world to have a 3D printed prosthetic eye. He will receive the eye today at Moorfields Eye Hospital in London. Reports BBC. Business news, Reliance Industries and Saudi Aramco have called off a deal for the state oil giant to buy a stake in the oil-to-chemicals business of the conglomerate due to valuation concerns. Aramco, the world's top oil exporter, signed a non-binding agreement to buy a 20% stake in Reliance's O2C business for $15 billion in 2019. Reports NDTV. Weather news, according to IMD, isolated heavy to very heavy rainfall likely over TamilNadu, Puducherry and Karaikal during 25th to 29th November and over South Andhra Pradesh and Rayalaseema on 28th and November 29, 2021. A low-pressure area is likely to form over South Andaman Sea around November 29th. Isolated heavy to very heavy rainfall very likely over Tamil Nadu, Puducherry and Karaikal during 25th to November 29th. Thank you. Please subscribe free to iINTELLIGENCEi News to get more videos on important news.